So tonight I'm staying overnight at the Crowne Plaza Hotel in downtown Indianapolis. The Crowne Plaza was once the Indianapolis Union Railway train station, Union Station. In 1853, four railroad companies, which had before served passengers with individual terminals, opened the first Union station ever built in Indianapolis. In its heyday, 500,000 passengers passed through Union Station each month, with almost 200 trains passing through daily. To help in decreasing the clogged streets of traffic down below, the Union Railway Company planned a system of 12 elevated tracks and a two-story train shed, so people could start taking the trains instead of taking their cars. The first train arrived on these tracks in 1918, but the project was not completed until 1922 due to a decrease in resources during World War I. With the increase in demand for other forms of transportation, business in Union Station began to diminish. By 1936, only 59 trains passed through each day. World War II increased traffic in Union Station as men and materials were moved throughout the United States, but business slowed again after the war. By 1970, the demand for automobile and airplane transportation outweighed the demand for train travel, and the Union Station stood empty, facing the threat of demolition. A local architect formed the Committee to Save the Union Station, which helped promote an adaptive use project. In 1982, plans were approved by the city to restore the historic property. It was reopened back in 1999 as Crowne Plaza's Grand Hall and Conference Center Hotel. 13 train cars located on the second floor are the original 1920s Pullman train cars. They were brought in from southern Indiana and were driven into the building using existing railway. After the cars were locked into place, construction on the west wing of the hotel was completed around then. The cars were then renovated and turned into guest rooms. Each car has 2 rooms, making a total of 26. The Union Station has a rich history of famous visitors like President Theodore Roosevelt, Woodrow Wilson, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry Truman, and Dwight D. Eisenhower, just to name a few, as well as Abraham Lincoln. In 1986, the train shed was converted into what is now the Crowne Plaza Hotel. The hotel was built on tracks 1 through 8, leaving tracks 9 through 11 operational and running just south of the hotel. The ghost statues you see around the hotel were once located in the old festival marketplace. When it closed, they were brought over to the hotel. The mannequins are dressed in authentic clothing from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, and fiberglassed over to give them a ghost look. So I wasn't able to get one of the train cars, but this is the room that I'm staying in here. Just your normal amenities. Nothing too crazy. And I get a view of the outside. So that's kind of interesting. Don't even know what time it is without the sun being able to see out there and everything. So yeah, it's I think it's a great hotel. It's a little overpriced for my opinion, but if I do decide to stay here again, I think I'll definitely stay in one of the train cars, hopefully.